For the better part of the last year, I've constantly been asked the same question. Why even bother with this heinous stock market? Why own anything when the general trend is downward? Doesn't it make more sense to swap out
Sell.
the whole asset class, then maybe swap back in at a lower level?
Buy.
Sure, that sounds great in theory, right? But in practice, it's almost impossible to swap out and then swap back in because your timing will almost always be off. Nobody's that good. Unless you're running money professionally and you have a talent for trading, not investing, but short-term trading, you're simply not going to be nimble enough to make it happen, and very few have that talent. Why? It all comes down to days like Friday. Yeah, Friday, where the Dow surged 700 points out of nowhere, the S&P soared 2.28%. Almost nobody saw this one coming. Now, going into Friday, Wall Street was feeling real downbeat about the future. People felt the economy was too strong, so the Fed would have to keep bringing the pain with more aggressive rate hikes.
The house of pain.
Which would ultimately translate into more losses for the market. But then we got some very surprising numbers. While the headlines from the Labor Department's non-farm payrolls report made it sound like we've still got an overheated job market, wage inflation came in weaker than expected. And that's what the Fed really cares about. A little later, we got worse than expected factory orders, and then a much worse than expected ISM Services PMI readout. Next thing you know, well, we're off to the races.
The house of pain.
I certainly didn't see it coming, although I got a lot of flack for telling you that it's not the end of the world just the night before. Now, I wish I could come to you right now and say, hey, wait a second. You know what? Tomorrow morning, the clouds will part and the sun will shine. I didn't. I just said that it's darkest before the dawn. So I can't claim any sort of victory. Would have been sweet, but I can't. The point is, just when everybody had lost hope, we got some major data points showing the Fed's making real progress in its war against inflation, and therefore the market roared. Unpredictable. These incredible moves tend to happen when you least expect them, which is exactly why I'm so hesitant to give up on stocks entirely. You need to keep some positions on and use weakness to buy more, as we had in a lot of the soft goods plays today. Because when the turn comes, oh, does it come fast.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.